It don't be making sense. I don't. Me personally, I think they should be interviewed. Like the refs should be interviewed after the game sometimes. That's how I feel. I feel like it should be.
And pay fines.
That too.
It should be fired.
Fire. Just straight up out of there.
You make a mistake that costs another team the game, you are fired.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
They should. I thought of the idea of they should make the playoffs too. Like if they just run down the stats of bad calls, whoever got the least bad calls, y'all go to the playoffs. But everybody else, y'all gone. they should run it down just like that. Because we already know everybody hates Scott Foster.
Yep.
Yet and still, here he comes.
He get the most important prominent games.
He's the series extender. When you see him, just know y'all finna go to a game 6 or a game 7. That's all that means. If we need 7 out of this, game 6, Scott Foster finna suit up. That's how it be. You gotta watch out for him. But we back with another episode. Ftsports, Flight Team Sports in the motherfucking building. We've been on a hiatus for a little minute, trying to wait and see what the hell going on in the NFL, but we ain't gonna talk about NFL today. We're gonna say that, but we're gonna talk about the NBA. We've been going crazy. We are here. The play-in tournament starts tomorrow. The playoffs is here. The season has come to an end, and I got a question for y'all boys. Benya, how you feel about your Miami Heat going into the play-in and playoffs?
Honestly, I've been watching for real these last few weeks because I've been busy. But we get in, we go into the final.
Oh Lord,
that's all. That's the whole point of the matter. You know, we get any seed, no matter what the seed is, we're going to the finals.
Okay. Y'all heard it. He said if they get in from this play-in, they go into the finals. Okay. Being that it's the Miami Heat, I can't even say nothing about it because he might be right. I'll give like a good 70% that might be right. The 30 is anything up for grabs, but I give 70% like that might really be correct. But Diggy, how you feel about your Lakers?
We beat New Orleans. We beat Denver. We're going to the finals.
Okay. Well, how was your season? How was your season?
I'm proud of AD for sticking to his word and playing majority of games, the most games he'll play in his season so far. Proud of LeBron keeping his fitness. He's out there jamming like he's 21 years old, doing things. D-Lo. Hey, trade D-Lo. Hey, deadline trade D-Lo was unstoppable.
Deadline trade D-Lo.
Hey, man. AR-15 did his thing. Like I said, we had some injuries from Vanderbilt, Gabe Vincent, and I forgot old boy name from Dallas. Like it was bad, but I mean you had Hayes to step up, and you had the young bulls to step up. But yeah, so I mean you want to be in the actual playoffs, but hey, we're in the play-in. But we got a rematch with New Orleans. You just see how we did to New Orleans, so I ain't worried about that. And then we got scary Denver. We got them boys. Rematch of the WCF West Conference Finals, but this the first round, and I feel like if we could get past them, we can get past anybody to me. So get past Pelicans, get past Nuggets, we going to the finals.
Okay. And y'all already know who I'm repping. I got them on right now. Orlando Magic. Hey, we here.
I'm so sick of that song, but I love that song.
Hey, we playing the song all playoffs too, baby. Listen.
4-1.
It's not. You can stop all that. Listen, play the song. Listen, So before the season started, I said we was gonna make the playoffs without the play-in. It came all the way down to the last game. It shouldn't have, but it did. And we number 5. We get to play the Cleveland Cavaliers first. Hey, I like that matchup over playing the Bucks or playing the Celtics or anybody like that. I like that matchup first round. Now here, it ain't gonna be no 4-1. I'm trying to tell you, we split this year with the Cavs too, so it's gonna be a good series. And hey, I'm loving it. Are we gonna go to the finals? We ain't going to the finals. We not. I'm gonna be real. I ain't gonna just be like, yeah, we go to the final. Now, if we go to the Eastern Conference Finals, we got a chance at that. But the finals, I don't know about that. Now, we finna get into these predictions. We're gonna start with these play-ins, and then as we go to the first seed and the second seed is kind of gonna be like a OKC versus one of the play-in teams because we don't know. It started tomorrow. But number 7, Pelicans versus the Lakers. Benya, who you got?
I'm gonna go with the Lakers. Everybody healthy, right?
Everybody's healthy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Lakers. I mean, the Pelicans ain't been looking bad.
They haven't been.
And it's one game. That's the thing about it. It's like it's one game. It's not like anything can happen in one game.
Yeah, it can.
But I'm gonna go LA.
Okay, Diggy.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Tough. It's a tough decision, but I think I'm gonna go with the team that beat the Pelicans back.
All right. Well, you going Lakers? We're all going Lakers. I'm going Lakers as well.
Like I say, I feel like that it's at the end of the day, this is playoffs determines the experience of the players. And yeah, New Orleans, they're getting good. They got great chemistry, but when it comes to experience always beats talent to me. And like I say, you got that IQ boy LeBron that's locked in the playoffs. He knows the situation in this environment, and I feel like it's more high stakes on us to get out of the play-in because that's always been our story the entire season. Like it's Lakers get the play-in, Lakers go get the play-in, Lakers go get the play-in, and we in the play-in, but can we win so we can just push that story to the side and move on to the next?
Yeah, I'm choosing the Lakers as well. Is the narrative? I don't like the narrative. They've already thrown the narrative out of should the Lakers lose this game so they don't face the Nuggets. Well, guess what? They're gonna have to face the Nuggets eventually. It don't matter because I don't see nobody beating the Nuggets in a game in a 7-game series anyway. So to get through the Western Conference, you're gonna have to face them, whether it's the first round or the Western Conference Final. You're gonna see them. So trying to duck them for what? So just go play, win the game, because if you lose that game, then you're gonna have to face the other people that's a one and done, which is the Kings versus the Warriors. And it's like y'all already, the history for the Lakers versus the Kings is not good for this season. And I mean, do you want to do now? Y'all are better versus the Warriors, but you know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to, tank a game just to lose in the next one. That's too, that's too risky. But Kings versus Warriors, who you got? Diggy, we'll start with you.
Once again, experience over talent. Like the Kings, but difference between like Kings and Pelicans, Kings just been phenomenal. Like these boys are like the newer version of the Warriors. How they freaking play like that. But it's
they got a couple of their coaches over there.
That too, yeah. So it's like a doppelganger, but it's like this is the playoffs, and once again, you got Golden State in a big narrative. Is this the end of the era? Is this the end of the dynasty for the Warriors? And of course, if they lose, that's going to be their title. This their last dance. So, but I'm gonna take experience over talent. I'm gonna take Golden State, man.
All right, Benya, who you got? Kings, Warriors.
I think Golden State blowing out.
Ooh, a blowout.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I want the Kings to win, just so I want the Warriors over Dynasty talk to start now. I want it to start now, but like
You
y'all
want the
said,
final chapter.
man,
You want the final chapter of the Last Dance.
I
Now.
needed to just go ahead and close out, and I need all the rumors to start. I need them. Oh, are they gonna trade Draymond? Are they gonna trade? I need to start while the playoffs is going on. I need all of that. But I think the Warriors are just gonna win. I really think that they're going to get that eighth spot, because if we're all choosing the Lakers, then that means they'll have to choose. I mean, they'll have to play against the Pelicans, and they can beat the Pelicans. So yeah, I want the Kings to win though. Put me on record. But moving on to the third seed, Minnesota Timberwolves versus the sixth seed Suns. This is the 7-game series. Benya, who you taking?
Suns.
And then hint
7 game Suns.
7-game Suns.
Yeah.
You taking KD?
I'm taking Katie. I'm taking Booker. I'm taking them boys in 6 games, actually. Won't even take 7.
Oh, you taking Cell? You done shaved. You just start saying names. You done shaved the game off.
Won't even take 7.
Oh man. Okay, Diggy.
Once again, the spirits of the talent. But
They don't have the talent.
I don't like
Or the
KD. So
experience over
I'm going for Timberwolves. I don't like KD, so I'm going for Timberwolves.
What you said, Benya?
I said they don't even have the talent over them. It ain't even talent.
They don't have talent.
Experience over talent. It's experience and talent over everything.
They do
They
got
just
all of them. And they are the favorite going into this series too. So listen, in the words of Anthony Edwards, they got KD, but we got Jaden McDaniels. So I'm going the Minnesota Timberwolves in 6, baby. I'm taking them in 6. I need that to happen, because they also need to, like, I feel like these certain teams be getting by, overshadowing what their flaws is. And the Suns is one of them. Like, they be having flaws, but you can't really see it because KD over there, Devin Booker over there, Bradley Beal over there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna take the Minnesota Timberwolves because I just want to see the young boys get off, man. I want to see Anthony Edwards start his legacy right now.
you're not even picking with your mental. You're picking with your heart. You're not even being smart right now.
Listen, you know what? You know why I'm picking with my heart?
No.
Because Orlando Magic is in the playoffs, baby. It's all heart this year.
But I agree.
All heart this year. Logic out the window.
I agree with Tim. Like, I'm sorry, but Tim, like you said, though, you talking about is they've been overshadowed by the team. To me, they've been overshadowed by the players, man. Like, they've been ducking the story of how they're at a lower seed than what they're expected to be. Last year, KD got over there. Oh, they're going to the finals. Didn't happen. Went underwater. They got Bradley Beal. Oh, they're amazing. Look what happened. To me, I don't know what it is about KD when he give 2-star players and they cannot play together for numerous games of the season, but it always happened under his presence. And here they are in this situation and feel like even with the Timberwolves winning, there ain't gonna be no big story behind like, oh, what happened? I feel like they're hiding behind these stories, bro, and it don't make no sense. So I feel like Timberwolves is going to kill him.
Oh, he said kill him. I don't know if he's gonna kill him.
No, I got Timberwolves in 5.
Oh, he went extremely hard right there. I feel like I'm taking 6, and I'm taking 6 because I feel like there's gonna be it's gonna be an Anthony Edwards legacy game where it could have went the other way, but he do something and he in that bitch in 6. That's what I'm going with. Yeah, it might be all heart, but I'm taking heart today.
Them boys gonna lose. Boy, them boys gonna lose.
Anyway, Clippers versus the Mavs. Benya, Who you taking, and then how many games?
I got Clips going to the finals.
Oh, so why? So what's this series? That's a huge take
This
right there.
it'll probably be a 7-game series because
Okay.
Luca is he's out of I don't know what he is, but he's not human. Not human at all.
He's not. He's not. And you
But I
know
got
he
Clips staying healthy. I got Clips going to the finals if they stay healthy.
okay, so that's also that caveat, the healthy caveat.
Yeah.
Because we know how the Clippers is when it get around
Mm-hmm.
this time right here,
Yeah.
somebody out. Somebody gets out. Diggy, who you taking?
I got the opposite. I got Mavs in five. I mean 5. I got Mavs in 7, and I feel like that's what's going to happen. I feel like it's going to be some type of injury with the Clippers throughout that run. They're gonna miss that one significant player that gives the Mavs the advantage to win in 7.
Okay. I'm taking Mavs. I'm taking Luca. Gotta take Luca. Every time he's seen the Clippers, he has lost the series, but himself, I think he averaged like 35 versus them. And
Yeah.
he's never had another person. Like one time it was Porzingis, he ain't do nothing. The other time, I don't even think Porzingis was there. Maybe Jalen Brunson was there. I can't remember, but now he got Kyrie.
I
And I
mean,
feel
but
like,
all of those times either PG was missing or Kawhi was missing. So either
hey,
way, they not playing,
a full team.
a full team.
I'm taking Luca in 7. I'm taking Luca in 7. I feel like Diggy said, I feel like it's something gonna happen. It's just it's the luck of the draw. Until we see a full playoffs with all of them healthy, then I'm gonna just have to take it for what the history is. And history is somebody gonna be gone. Luca in 7. Let's go, Luca. Come on. I need it. Anyway, other side. Play in first. 76ers. Miami Heat. Benya, we're gonna start with you.
I think the Sixers beat us, spank us real good.
You
I
said
think
they
they
gonna beat you
spank us
real
real good.
good?
They're gonna spank us real good. Mm-hmm. I think they're gonna spank us real good. I think it's gonna be. I think old Cal gonna come out there and be like, "This is why y'all should have kept me," and
He gonna do too
drop
much.
25 and be like, "See, this is
You
that
think also
nonsense."
you think the X Factor gonna be Kyle Lowry?
The X Factor gonna be Cal Lowry. He's gonna step out there and be like, "I'm sorry, I gotta do this to y'all boys, but it's that time. It's that time."
Okay.
Last time he played us, he only got 6 points or something like that. I think it's gonna be the game where he's gonna be like, "All right, here you go, have
Right.
all these buckets."
Right. Okay. That interesting. Interesting. You chose against your team. Okay. Did you being realistic for a minute? Okay. Diggy, who you got? 76ers, Miami Heat.
You took the fun out of the troll I was about to do, bro. I was like, if you would have said the Heat, I was like, man, the 76 finna bring the broom out, but you took the fun out of that now. So, but realistic, I'm gonna take the 76ers. I mean, I feel like with the Heat, I mean, of course, there's playoff Jimmy, but I feel like that light that he always have coming to the playoffs has been dimmed this year. Because, like you said, this season just been very competitive on all sides. Like there have not been like one outstanding team, probably except for the Celtics, but we kind of know what Celtics do in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But everything just feels so even teamish. So I feel like it's
It's
gonna be
nothing even.
huh?
It's nothing even. Jimmy gonna show out.
No, I
We
no, I
just
think
we
Jimmy.
just we just gonna lose this first playing game. That's all. That's all. We're gonna lose this first.
True.
But yeah, I got
Um, I'm gonna take I'm gonna have to take 76ers too. So Embiid got fresh legs, even though he was hurt for damn near half the fucking season. So he back and he looked like he ain't missed the beat. I think Jimmy Butler needs a series for him to start emerging as playoff Jimmy, and this is just a one and done. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of different. Now, if somebody angers him in the midst of this game, then it can change. But because you know how that could get. But I will take 76ers as well. I feel like Embiid probably will be a handful. Also, Tyrese Maxey emerging this year. He might win most improved player this year. That also might be something that they have to deal with, and we might not see playoff Jimmy until they beat one of these next teams that I'm about to say. Play in Chicago Bulls versus the Atlanta Hawks. Diggy, who you got?
We had talked about this, and I was all favorite for the Hawks, but you had made me realize that Trae Young's not even playing.
Yeah, I don't even know
So
if he's going to be back or not.
so yeah, if he's not back, it's the Bulls. But and I can't really fully say that because if he do play, it's the Hawks. So it really comes down to the absence of Trae Young.
Okay, Benya, Hawks, Bulls.
I think the Bulls take this one.
Okay.
Even if he do play, I think the Bulls take it.
Okay. I think I'm gonna take the Bulls too because DeMar DeRozan daughter gonna be there. Y'all remember last time she was out there screaming on free throws, and she was a huge X factor because they won that game. She was out there screaming. So hopefully she showed up to the game. The Bulls take that, and I got them taking that. So we're gonna move on to the number 3 Bucks versus the Pacers. Benya, we'll start with you. Who got it, and in how many games?
Bucks in 5.
Ooh.
Wait, and Embiid, is Giannis playing? They still don't know if he's playing yet.
He's listed as questionable for the first game.
They still winning 5.
Even if he don't play, he still that
Even
that
if he
might
don't
that
play,
wait,
they still win.
that's
They
gonna be the
still
one
winning
game.
5.
All right, Diggy, who you got?
Who is who the Bucks playing?
The Pacers.
Pacers. And I feel like the Pacers got the best record against the Bucks this season.
0-1.
That's another team. That's another game. Depends on how big Giannis is. If Giannis not fully helped, it's the Pacers though.
Pacers had to get the rest help in order to even be in the position that they're in.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go with the Bucks, regardless of Giannis 100% or not. Yeah, I'm going Bucks in 5. Yeah, Bucks in 5.
Okay. I'm with y'all. I want to take the Pacers on the fact of recent history because the Pacers, for some reason, the Bucks can't beat them fools. Like 4-1. They were 4-1 versus them this year, fully healthy. The one game that they won, Giannis dropped 64 and he was running around trying to find the game ball. That was that game. But every other game, they could not stop the Pacers. And it's like, is that going to happen now or not? And then his health or whatever, we don't know. This is the same injury he had last year to the same leg. So it's like, do they have this like a scheme versus this Pacer team? Because this Pacer team was like the number 1 offense for a long time during this season. So I don't know. Tyrese Halliburton is also coming off an injury. I don't think they've played as well. So I'm gonna take the Bucks. I'm gonna take Bucks in 6. I do think the Pacers will win the 2 at home, and then like that's it. That's it after that. So I'm gonna take Bucks in 6. On the other side, the Cavaliers versus the Orlando Magic. Diggy, we're gonna start with you because Ben, you finna hate. So we're gonna start with you.
What I've been saying this entire time: experience over talent. And I
Ain't
feel
nobody
like
experiencing this.
Cavs still be in the playoffs. They don't
We
be in
done
the
been in there too.
playoffs.
We did the same thing they did, lose.
But they had a greater run than y'all. So
A greater run.
I'm going with the Cavs, man. I'm going with that boy Donovan Mitchell. Cavs in this could be a close game, so I'm gonna say Cavs in 7.
That's
Benya,
insane. Orlando gonna win the first game.
and then the
They're
second
gonna
one.
look great. They're gonna look real great. People gonna be like, "Oh, look at Orlando," and then they're gonna lose 4 straight.
It's not happening.
It's
That
a
side of
ritual.
us is over,
It's a
bro.
ritual. It is a ritual.
No, that is
Orlando.
over, bro.
You
That
said
is
they
in the
gonna come out
past.
fire, so energized and everything. Then reality gonna hit them.
That's in the past because he's so focused on the past, man. That's when we had Aaron Gordon and Vucevic and Terrence Ross. That's in the past, man. This a whole new squad,
That too.
whole new coach, whole new squad.
Until something different happens, that's all I've seen Orlando do every single time they touch the playoff. They win the first game and then they lose the next four.
That ain't happening.
A ritual.
Well, get ready to that ritual to break. We are winning. We are winning. We are beating the Cavs in the first round. I don't know what's gonna happen after that, but we are beating the Cavs, and I'm taking Magic in 6. I'm taking Magic in 6. I'm telling you, we got this. This is a different squad. We are extremely defensive. We haven't had no defense like this since when the last time we played the Cavs when we had Dwight Howard. We haven't had a defense that leads to buckets in a while, and we got one. Jalen Suggs, Jonathan Isaac, them boys locking up, man. So and we split with the Cavs this season 2-2. It's not gonna be 4-1. It's gonna be 4-2 with the Magic winning. Don't do us like that. Now, these other teams that are in the playoffs on the West side, we have the number 1 Thunder. Which team in the play-in do you believe can take the Thunder out, or are they just a shoe-in for the second round? You have Kings, Warriors, Lakers, Pelicans. Either one of y'all. Ben, you dig it?
The only team I feel like is us. I feel like
Lakers.
it's us. Like it's us. I feel that's a young and gun team. They deserve it. Shy to me. I feel like he need to be MVP because he took the best team in the most competitive conference of both. And but for us, that experience, the lights get brighter, the court get bigger, the rim get smaller, the crowd get louder. So I feel like with a 7 games, because 7 games all about adjustments.
Mm-hmm.
And and then them young boys feeling a different atmosphere is gonna put a lot of weight on them. And I feel like with the Lakers, I feel like it's best. I mean, it'll be very competitive and fast, but young boys like the Kings, it'll be a great shootout with the Warriors. I'm not even putting Pelicans in that, but I feel like with us, it'll be a guarantee like jump over them if we play them.
Ben, you think any of those West playing teams can take out the Thunder?
Lakers or Warriors.
Lakers or Warriors?
Just the teams that's been there.
Mm-hmm. I feel the same way. I feel like the Thunder, they're just young right now. I don't even think now they are number 1 in the West, but they're not really number 1. You know who number 1 is. Number 1 is really the Nuggets, but that's just how everything played out when it came to the last game. The real number 1 is the Nuggets, but OKC, they did great. Shai's going to be a candidate for the MVP. I don't think he should win it. I think they might try to give it to him just because it's somebody new, and we all know how that go. We all know Kobe should have had more MVPs. We all know LeBron should have had more. Jordan should have had more, but because they always there, they always good, they can't get it every year. So, with Jokic, who I think should get it, he might. Let's see how this plays out. Maybe they give him a third one, or maybe they just be like, let's try to give it to somebody new. Shai, here you go. But the number 2 team, do you see anybody in the West play-in beating the Nuggets? Benya.
No. None of them.
Diggy.
Like I say, we got the best. We got the best potential. Like we gonna face them because I feel we're going to beat the Pelicans, so we gonna face them, man. Like I say, to me,
4-1.
Me,
hey, that's better than last year. That's
to me,
that's better than last year.
to me, Whoever wins out of the Lakers and Denver in that game is going to the finals.
Okay.
Yeah, Denver.
Listen, man, I'm sorry, bro. I have a very hard time thinking of what you could possibly put versus the Nuggets. Like the last time they lost, either somebody was hurt or the Lakers, they had JaVale McGee and they had Dwight Howard, who gave Jokic just a tougher time. He ain't really like, he ain't do a lot to really shut him down, but he had a hard time. And the only team that has two bigs, one of them hurt, is Minnesota Timberwolves. But I don't see nobody beating them, bro. So whoever come out is playing, see them, bro. Hey, it is what it is. Y'all about to get it, man. It'll be surprising if the Lakers was to knock them off, because if they do knock them off, then it's like, okay, it's a free for all in the West now, because it's like the Nuggets
If
gone.
they do knock them off, then the Clippers are for sure going to the finals. That is guaranteed.
If healthy.
If healthy.
Okay,
they gonna beat the Lakers behind if they have to play them. Lakers gonna lose that first round against the Nuggets and not have to worry about Kawhi. Then
and we all know the Clippers are specifically built to beat the Lakers. It's like specific. It's real specific to beat the Lakers. Like, this team is built for y'all. They ain't built for nobody else, but they built for y'all. So, all right, okay. And moving to the East side, Celtics, the number 1 seed. Do you see anybody in the East play-in that could beat the Celtics? Ben, we'll start with you.
We already know how this goes.
Yeah.
We already know how this goes.
Yeah. Listen,
they
man.
better hope. They better hope that the 76ers lay down in this playing game. They better hope.
And you know what's crazy? They not going to, because of who number 2. I'm pretty sure this 7 versus 8 on the East. They trying to get to the Heat don't care. The 76ers might care, and they might actually come out and like do what you said. They might come out and blow them boys out, because I think they would want the Knicks more than they would want the Celtics. But y'all, on the other hand, y'all don't care. It's who next. But I do see 76ers and Miami. I think 76ers and Miami could beat the Celtics, because it's been too many times. Like, I understand that they was like 15 games away from the 2 spot, and like they was solidified number 1 for a very long time. It's like I've seen those some of them losses was like just too bad. Like, you up 30 on the Hawks and you lose. That's tough. I don't care what you were trying to do. You put the bench in, whatever. You was up 30 and you lost. Then it was a back-to-back. So y'all played them again and lost to them in overtime. So it's like, what? It's the Hawks. They don't have Trae Young. They don't, like, what's going on? It's been too many times where they get stagnant in their offense. And it's like they go to that one-on-one ISO basketball. It's like, bro, nah. We need something. And this ain't going to be the time to do that. It's the playoffs. Y'all need to fix something out. So I do think 76ers and the Heat could beat them in the first round. That'll be, I don't know if you call it
the Sixers do look good, boy.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Since Embiid came back, them boys do look good.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It helped. First of all, James Harden leaving helped Tyrese Maxey, and then once Embiid got hurt for a while, he was really able to really take it up a notch. And that team, and now he back, is like, y'all, it's gonna get ugly.
But I'll tell you who in trouble out of the way, and that's the Knicks.
That is true. That is true. That was almost us. That was almost us. But Franz Wagner got hurt. So we was a half game back from the 2 spot. Franz got hurt, and we went on like a 3-game losing streak. So if Franz don't get hurt, maybe we win, and maybe that's us sitting right there.
Look at God. Look at
Hey,
God. He looked out for y'all.
hey,
And
hey,
then it would have been 4-0.
hey, I ain't gonna lie. 76ers first round. Oh Lord have mercy. Mm-mm. Then I would have believed when you said 5. Then I would have believed it. I'd be like, yep, pretty much. Yep, that's 5. But Diggy, any of those playing teams that can beat the Celtics?
Yeah, I say the same thing. 76ers and Heat.
Yeah,
But 76ers wanted more Heat. Like I said, they just ready for whoever.
yeah,
Once the series starts, that's when playoff Jimmy is coming live.
yeah.
And like that's going to be it.
Yeah, I really can't wait, bro. This is gonna be a good play in. And the last team, the New York Knicks. Can any of these 4 play-in teams beat the New York Knicks?
Every
Being with
last one
some,
of them that's in there. Every last one of them that's in there can beat the Knicks.
say
Every
every
last
last
one of
one
them.
of them.
Every last team that's in there can beat the Knicks.
Shoot, the
Hey
Indiana
man,
Fever, the Indiana Fever could beat the Knicks right now.
don't disrespect them like that. Now, come on, man. Don't disrespect them like that.
Nah, but I feel like they're missing. Like I say, it's sad to know that they're not getting Julius Randle. So
Yeah,
that's a big wound to come from. And now you put in that star player over there. You just put him everything.
Jalen Brunson, everything on him.
yeah,
And
everything on them.
he can't drop 60 every night. Tell you that.
And when he dropped that 60, he lost that game. Like I mean, it's gonna be tough for him, bro. I kind of feel sorry for him in a sense because the Knicks get a bad rap. The Knicks are just like, any other team that's always in the playoffs, but we know you got to get to the finals in that franchise. And the Knicks is one of them. And then when they get there, they went to bed. In this particular time, they had a great chance. They was playing amazing. They still played amazing. They get number 2 right now. So it's like it kind of sucks that it's like, well, now you just prolonging the inevitable. You're about to lose. Go ahead and you don't got to lay down, but it's
Right.
definitely gonna be took from you. It's so yeah. So Knicks, I'm sorry, man. Dang. This NBA playoffs is gonna start tomorrow. Play-in tournament starts tomorrow. It's gonna be great. I can't wait to see what happens. Benya, pick 2 teams that you think gonna be in the Eastern Conference Finals. Remember, it'll be 1 versus 8, 4 versus 5. So that's Celtics, somebody from the play-in, Cavs, Magic, or Bucks, Pacers, Knicks, somebody from the play-in. 2 teams from the East.
Probably which side the 76ers on?
76ers are, if they win this game, they'll be on the Knicks side. If they lose and then win, they'll be on the Celtics side.
Yeah, I think either way, no matter how it goes, I think Heat and Knicks can make the Eastern Conference Finals.
Heat and Knicks?
Mm-hmm.
The Knicks Eastern Conference Finals?
I mean, not Heat and 76ers. Jesus
Oh, you
Christ.
saying if they split, they can go and okay. So you say it's
Yeah,
gonna be 2 play-in teams.
yeah. It'll be those 2
Oh,
playing teams.
oh wow. Okay. That's a hot take right there. Diggy?
Um, I don't know if the bracket match up to the situation. Hopefully not, because I feel
I'll
like
read it to you
go
when you
ahead, go
see
ahead.
it. No, I'm saying when you give your
Oh,
prediction, I see.
I'm gonna say for the first time ever, it's going to be the Battle of LA.
No, I'm talking about the east side. Do east
Oh,
first.
East Side. Sorry.
Yeah,
Dang,
two east.
I just jumped one. But yeah, I got the same thing. I got no, I think I got a I want to say Miami and dang, maybe right. Maybe right. Maybe Miami and maybe
That,
Miami.
that could happen, man.
It really can.
Yeah.
It really can. See, I'm looking at it, and I've already said throughout this whole year, I can't trust Celtics. I can't trust Bucks.
Right.
And even though I want to root for my team, I know we're not going to go that far. We'll get the first round. We'll probably lose second round. But if something crazy happens, maybe the Celtics and Celtics 76ers. And that's just if something crazy happens. And that crazy happening is the Heat losing one of these play-in games that they shouldn't be losing. But if the Heat get in, then I could see the 76ers in. I think 76ers for sure. 76
make
for
it.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. It's just I don't know what else gonna factor in. It'll be so I'm gonna just take Celtics 76ers. I'm gonna take them in the Eastern Conference Finals, and we might see the process actually working, and it'll be 100% finalized with him going to the finals. Last time they was this close, Kawhi Leonard hit a shot, and it was a wrap after that. West Side, 2 teams. Benya, who you got?
Clippers.
Okay.
And are the Nuggets on the Clippers side?
No, they on the other side.
Nuggets and Clippers.
There you go. All right, Biggie, who you got?
Battle of LA.
So you got them really beating the Nuggets, or
I don't know, man.
If they lose this game and then win the next one, they'll be on the same side as the Clippers, and then you'll see that early on. But if they win this first game, that means you got them beating the Nuggets, and then you got Battle of LA.
Also, he got Clippers and Lakers.
Yeah, he got Clippers and Lakers.
Oh. Yeah, that would be a possibility if Denver wasn't Denver.
It's just I just man. I don't know, man. I feel like Denver, Denver's that team, but for some reason, man, it's just like I don't know.
You must know they about to trip Jamal Murray or something. You know something that we don't know.
He saw the future. He saw the future. That's what it is.
He saw Jamal Murray on the ground holding his knee.
I called God. And
Listen, man. So with me, I think the Nuggets are a lock. Just like I said, 76ers was a lock. I got the Nuggets as a lock. And then what if we see Jokic's best friend, Luka? That's what I'm taking for the Western Conference Finals, baby. Mavericks, Nuggets. That's what
I don't know why you're so sold on these Mavericks. It's kind of crazy.
Luka, that's why.
It's the blue. It got that Orlando blue going on. So you're not thinking straight.
Luka, come on, baby. I'm taking Luka. That's what I'm taking. So it's gonna be Luka versus Nuggets. I got Luka Nuggets. I ain't even saying Mavericks. I'm saying Luka. Luka Nuggets and Celtics 76ers. Ben, you got 76ers and the Miami Heat. You got 2 play-ins, and then you got Nuggets, Clippers, and then Diggy, you got Battle of LA, and you got 76ers Heat.
Yeah.
So you got play-in too. Okay, cool. This is gonna be interesting. We're gonna see because this year, if you look at them records, everybody in the West is 10 games over 500. Craziness. And then on the East side, I think the Hawks got the worst record.
Mm-hmm.
Hawks got worst record. So if they was to make the playoffs, somebody gonna be pissed off that they are like 10 or 11 games below 500 and they in the playoffs and they not like.
This is the old East and West type stuff that used to go on.
I'm not gonna lie, it does look like that. It definitely looks like that. It's definitely the old
East to have a team that's won 30 games and they the 8th seed.
Yeah. Yeah. While we have been talking, the WNBA has been drafting.
Yep.
And you already know who's number one.
Exactly. Who's number one?
You'll never believe it.
Oh,
the Indiana Fever selects
Caitlin
Clark. Yo. Caitlin Clark went number 1.
Go ahead and get your tickets now. Your season tickets is $1,000.
Oh, there she go.
Caitlin Clark, number 1. Man. Cameron Brink
too.
Los Angeles Sparks.
Camila Cardoso at 3.
And Cardoso number 3. And I think Angel Reese might go to the Sparks too. So it'll be Cameron Brink and Angel.
No, they
Yeah.
just picked it's Rakia Jackson. They just picked it.
Okay.
Who?
Who?
Next pick?
LA Sparks. They just picked it. They just picked Rakia Jackson.
Oh,
No. Angel Reese gonna end up at 8 with Chicago. Her and
oh, okay,
Cardoso gonna
okay.
be on the
I
same
thought she
team.
was going. Okay,
No,
I think I
number
might
eight
have
is
seen something.
number eight is Minnesota.
Where's Chicago's pick? Chicago should have the
Number
8th pick.
seven, yeah, no, Chicago next pick is number 7.
No, it's number 8.
I'm looking at it.
I'm finna take it. I'm finna look it up right now. So we're gonna look. This is live, ladies and gentlemen. This is live,
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen. Live tracker. Let me do a live little tracker real quick and let's see who's getting
Their
selected.
next pick is at 7.
Chicago next pick is at 7.
They must have traded at some point in time then, because they had the 3 and the 8th pick.
I just like to say I have never paid attention to a
'Cause
WNBA draft until now.
They had Cardoso.
Hey.
Going 3 and Angel Reese going 8 to the same
Yep.
team.
No, I remember. I saw it, but yeah,
Oh, they're gonna be on the same squad. Oh,
Yep, that's gonna. Oh my, them two
in the middle.
the two most dominant big women that was just in the middle killing everything.
Everything.
Cardoso, 2-time champion, Reese, a 1-time champion.
That girl 6'7". Now this WNBA we talk about. This ain't NBA.
Mhm.
NBA somebody 6'7". That's a small forward.
Yeah, they got. Yeah, I'm looking at it.
6'7" in the league in the WNBA. Shit,
I just don't.
that's like
I
6.
go-
I don't want these people to mess it up. I really want Reese to go where Cardoso is.
All right, so Dallas Wings are on the clock.
And yeah, I'm looking at it. OG. Chicago got number 7, and the Minnesota Lynx got number 8.
Okay.
But
Okay, so they
it
must
looked
have
like
switched.
but it looked like it was a trade. I feel like it looked like it was a trade
Okay.
between.
Yeah, because I'm looking at it and it says 7, but it says from Shy, but that doesn't make sense because Shy is the team.
Right. Yeah, so we gon' this is insane. I can let me see real quick. This is insane. We're actually paying attention to a WNBA draft. You know what? How about this? How do you feel about women's sports? Well, not women's sports, women's basketball. Diggy, what has transpired this year?
I'm gonna just say it like this. I guess I'm gonna say the 2020 class with these 5-star players, and they just revolutionized the game of just being so competitive. And I think I heard this before. The WNBA couldn't really find anything over the NBA due to the NBA being so explosive. You couldn't really dunk like that. And then WNBA, y'all hitting threes. Well, the NBA can hit threes too. WNBA, y'all could do only layups. Well, I mean, NBA, you can hit layups too. So it's like, well, everything the WNBA could do, NBA could do it, but more explosive. But you had this Caitlin Clark that's just shooting lights out from the half point line. And she's really shooting from really further than the NBA regulation 3-point line. So she just brought a explosive game to view in college, and it felt so competitive. It felt like they was being rough. You know, they was elbowing each other. They was talking smack to each other. They was being very competitive. Coaches, players, bench players. It was just all around so much excitement, and I feel like you got to thank the Caitlin Clarks. You got to thank the Cadosas. You got to thank the Asia Reese. You got to thank those girls, Fly J. You got to thank those girls for just bringing a whole new attitude era. It feels like a WWE attitude era. Like you bring us so much of a crazy, explosive like acts to this, and it feels great and it's been exciting. So now we transferring from college women's basketball to now we finna see WNBA with these young G's coming to see these OGs playing with each other and against each other. So big ups to these girls, man. Big ups to this draft class right here. The WNBA draft 2024 is going to be historical, and they go set records.
All right,
Yeah, it's a historic class because I thought Reese was gonna stay for another year because she was only a junior.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess she knew that this draft right here was gonna be like
Historic.
that historic, like what was that 03 draft where
Yeah.
Braun, Wade, Bosh, all them boys came out. Carmelo, all them boys came out at the same time. So I just think like the biggest story was, of course, Caitlin Clark, but what made everything so took everything over the top was she was a star. She was like the big attraction, but these other people were beating her when it came down to everything. So that's what really, made it a story. Because it was just Caitlin Clark out there and she on Iowa and they just winning, then, it's just a
Yeah,
Iowa
it'd just be
story,
her.
Yeah, it's just an Iowa story. It's not a big WNB, a big female college thing. It's just like, oh, well, this one girl here can shoot, you know. Nobody, but since you got all these other, females out here playing real well and they're beating this person who so many want to win ultimately, that's really what pushed everything over the top. It was just like, yeah, she's the story, but she can't beat me. At the end of
Right.
the day, she can't beat our team.
Right. That's a good point because when UConn was winning all them championships, it was just UConn. Nobody really
It was
nobody
just
cared.
UConn.
It was just UConn. So that's a good point. At first, so I waited a long time before I actually watched the Iowa game. And when I finally watched it, I was like, oh yeah, that girl Caitlin is a motherfucking problem. That girl is a problem. I mean, the more I watched it, then I understood what her weaknesses was. But just the initial watch, whatever game I chose, she decided to go crazy. Like if it was another game that then she didn't have a bad thing, I might have a bad outlook on her, in her game, whatever. But the game that I watched, she was everything they said she was. I was like, okay. And then of course I already knew what LSU was with Angel Reese and them girls holding down the paint. I already knew what South Carolina was, being dominant. Them girls ain't lose. The only person they did lose to was Caitlin, which was last year. So, this is definitely going to be a historic draft class. And I'm going to be checking in on the WNBA because I mean, I really don't pay attention to women's college basketball. It hasn't been a reason to. Now I feel like there's a reason to. Now I feel obligated to at least watch Caitlin. You know what I'm saying? To see what happens next.
I was watching them things, boy, but now all it's gonna do is go back to the same thing from because now South Carolina is just gonna be
Oh yeah,
a
that's
dominant force. Like they're gonna go undefeated again next year.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Like
for sure.
that's all it's gonna be. Maybe another 2 years. They go
And
undefeated.
I want to give a big shout out to Dawn Staley, dog. Like she just came in and she just put on a created a historical dynasty with South Carolina, bro. And like I feel like I know she's getting the credit, so I'm not gonna sit here and say I hope she get the credit. She does. I think she's getting the credit, but I feel like I just want her to go even further and beyond because she's just not further beyond for our WNBA coaching, but just further beyond of creating such a monumental dynasty and just giving the inspiration. Like if she could if like how Kate Clark get inspiration to players, I hope Don said get inspiration to these coaches out there because we just never seen a big dynasty run other than UConn, but from just South
That's what
Carolina.
she's gonna do.
Because who like before that who really thought about South Carolina like that and all that? And I heard this. I heard the story that Don had to convince Aja Wilson. You know, Aja Wilson was the number one recruit out of high school. She could have went to UConn. She could have went to Stanford. She could have went to the big schools. But Don convinced her to stay in South Carolina, and then boom, history just set itself off. So, man, get big ups.
It's just that lady. She literally took 5 whole new start. Her whole team was drafted last year.
Right.
Literally, her whole entire team of starters was drafted last year. So she had 5 complete new starters and still went undefeated.
Crazy.
Amazing.
Great.
And won the championship.
Amazing.
After losing one game last year to Caitlin Clark. Lost all 5 of those players. All 5. A whole new 5 players. And still went undefeated.
Amazing.
And now she only losing 2.
What'd you say?
She only losing 2 now. I think she only losing 2 this season.
Only 2 this.
Yeah. Number 5 pick, J.C. Sheldon from Ohio State. Dallas Wings. Shooting
Come
guard.
on, number 6. Leave her alone. Leave her alone.
Yeah, we need number 6 to chill out. Don't even look Angel Reese way.
I don't think they're gonna get Andrew. I think they're going to probably get um
So far, it's kind of falling in the way that most people predict.
Yeah. But
Oh, I got
we
it.
got
Oh, see it.
predictions.
Now I got to write that. Who was that? I don't remember who was. It was on somebody page. Oh, they was on Big Baby page. Somebody was on Big Baby page talking about the draft, and he was like, Angel Reese is probably gonna be like the second or third pick. I said Angel Reese is not going that high. He's not going before Cardoso.
Yeah, she won't. No. Cardoso
I
is
was, I was like,
Cardoso
he's
is
not going
amazing.
before Cardoso.
Right. They're
And he was
basically
like,
the same
she's
player. She
been,
just taller.
yeah. He was like, she's been drafted. I mean, she's been sought after since high school. And this is, I said, I don't care what she's been sought after. That don't mean nothing. I say Cardoso's going 3. And if Angel Reese makes it to 8, she'll go 8.
Oh, we have the Team USA roster. They're finalizing 11 of its 12-man Olympic roster per Woj. So this is real. We have, and we're gonna end it
So this
after
is
this.
real.
We're gonna end it after this. We have LeBron James, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Joel Embiid, Jason Tatum, Devin Booker, Drew Holiday. How he snuck in there? Anthony Davis, and Anthony Edwards, Bam Adebayo, and Tyrese Halliburton. That's a squad.
That man said,
Because when you say all them names, it's like, you know what I'm saying? You don't expect me to, throw in a Drew Holiday. Like, what?
why not?
You right. He gonna be the defensive guy. That's a good roster. That's 11 of his 12. And you think they'll take, how they used to do it back in the day? They take like a rookie, put him on the squad.
Yeah.
That's
Well, I don't
probably
know.
what they're doing.
They got 4 other spots, right?
Yeah. It said 12-man roster, but it said
I
12-man
think they.
Olympic roster, and that was 11 of them.
I thought they. Oh, okay. Well, out of the way.
looking at
I like it either way.
Are we looking at chapter 3 of a USA team?
I don't know what they can name this team because I don't feel like
I say Supreme Team.
Supreme Team.
They still got to go out there and win it, though.
They still do.
I mean, this team will have to go through the more. I feel like the most competitive, like, tournament because
I don't think so. I understand the whole FIBA thing was going on, but that wasn't our best being in FIBA. And also I understand like other countries are in the NBA and they're dominating, but it's only like one per country, if that makes sense. Like it ain't gonna be Team Greece ain't gonna be a team full of Giannis's. It's just gonna be Giannis and then other people, or it's gonna be Jokic and then other people. It ain't gonna be like 3 Jokic's on this team. You know what I'm saying? But you see with the Team USA team, it's a lot of like.
Who did Spain have in that '08? When they had to go against them. I know you had Paul Gasol.
And I think Manu too. No, Manu was on another team.
I think Verja. Was it Verja?
I don't know. I can't remember. I will have to look it up. But like I said, they did that with the FIBA thing. Like, oh, are they catching up? They might be individually, but as a whole, we finna see. Let's say that. Anyway, Ftsports has been another episode. This will be coming out in the morning. Benya, sign out.
Miami Heat all the way. FFSU.
What?
The
Where did that come from?
What did that straight shot come from? What we talking about? Basketball and professional? And FSU is called a straight bullet out of nowhere.
Diggy, sign out.
F Miami then. F Gainesville. It's just God bless y'all. You know, can't wait to the NBA finals.
And that was a straight shot. And I am TeeJay the artist. Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic. Oh, hey.